Hey everyone, my name is Jenny and welcome to Veritable Volatility. Now my setting looks different because I recently rearranged my room. I'm gonna miss, having my little drawings in the background. They're still there, they're just on the other side of my room. I think it added to the mood, but it is what it is. So this is just gonna be, you read the title, some first impressions on, I have 6 perfumes by the house Imaginaires, Imaginaires, fleur de sable, or flower of the desert, desert suave, so lots of perfumes about the desert for some reason, du coeur, bloody wood, tumultu, and blanche, the popular one. And I chose these based off the notes, so I have like a rating system of notes based on how like me they are, like how arsenic mayhem they are. That's like my whole character, like my persona. Like there's a lot of symbolism with it. If you've seen my channel before, you probably have heard my like insanity before, but anyway, that's besides the point for this video. We're just gonna be giving first impressions, none of that crap, okay? And I got these a while ago. I wish I had got tapis volant. I really wish I got that. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe it had some weird note that I wasn't into. And also Bello Rebello. That's supposed to be, from what I hear, like a wine, kind of similar to Bloody Wood, a wine, smoky, resinous scent. Sounds right up my alley. A lot of reviews were saying it was kind of nasty, so I guess I didn't really miss out on much, but would have been cool to have anyway, to make sure I actually didn't like it. Who knows, maybe I would have liked it. But yeah, let's just pick one at random. I'm gonna go with this one right here. This is Desert Suave. I absolutely hate these because they're so hard to open, but anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, I don't really remember what notes are in all of these off the top of my head, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give my impression without having reminded myself of what was in it, and then I'm gonna check the notes on Fragrantica after I smell it so that, my knowledge of what the notes are doesn't taint my opinion. Desert Suave. Smelling slightly floral. I get a little bit of wood. Strangely something like sand, kind of mineral. Kind of sweet. And a little bit minty. Smelling like toothpaste a little bit, I can't lie. Kind of dirty and earthy. Not really my style as far as what I'm first getting hit with goes. The thing with niche perfumery is they don't smell good. Because everybody wants to be different. Oh, we're niche perfumes, but bitch, you don't smell good. But the notes in this are in order of strongest to least is dates. That's where the sweetness comes from, I assume. Sesame. Listen, y'all, I love a toasted sesame smell. I'm Vietnamese. I grew up, my grandma would toast them and then grind them in a coffee grinder and then would use that powder as topping on rice. I know what that smells like. I know what sesame smells like. I don't get it in this, okay? Cardamom, yeah. Orange blossoms, where that floral comes from. I don't know where the toothpaste aspect is coming from. Cedar, yeah, because of that woodiness I was talking about. Mandarin and rose are just kind of whatever. They're the least rated anyway. I don't like that one. Desert Suave. But that's just my first impression. My opinion might change. So this next one we're doing is Fleur de Sable. I figured we'd do the other desert one. And it has that same sort of woodiness, more floral, as you might expect because of the name. It's a little bit shampoo-y, I think. This one's like very inoffensive. Woody thing in the back. And there's a sweetness too, but it's kind of like a natural sweetness from a floral, perhaps, is how I'm perceiving it. But let's look up those notes. Eglantine, I don't know how to say that, rose, which I'm assuming is like some weird desert flower based on the name. I don't know. And then we've got myrrh, pink pepper, which is definitely there, and black pepper, and paprika. It is definitely spicy. Orris root gives it sort of a powderiness. It just smells feminine to me. And then mandarin, which is I do get that actually, even though it's the lowest rated. I suppose it is slightly resinous. I probably mistakenly called it woody a second ago. But yeah, it is resinous, not smoky. In one of my videos, my smoky perfume video, I defined, like in my book, the difference between resinous and smoky and what constitutes a smoky scent. So I mean, if you're curious about that, you can watch that, but yeah, this is not smoky. That one's nice. It's definitely nicer than the other one. And what I also want to do at the end of this video is look at their backstories, like the story behind them, because that's something that's also really important to me. The next one we're doing is Blanche Bete, and I've smelled dupes of this before. Well, one dupe. I have Lacte Divina by Paris Corner, which is a dupe of this, but I've never smelled the real thing, so we're about to do that right now. Lo and behold, it smells just like Lacte Divina. Okay, yeah. So I sprayed Lacte Divina here and Blanche Bete here. And there's definitely that, okay, I have a review on Lacte Divina on my channel already. And I described this like Old Navy flip-flop smell. Like just cheap Chinese rubber. And I don't get that in Blanche Bete. So basically they're exactly the same, except Blanche Bete is higher quality. Which I would fucking hope so because of the price. So this one's got milk, vanilla, musk, tuberose, tonka bean, ambrette, jasmine, incense, cacao, mystical, which is I guess a molecule, and some other molecule. And yeah, the both of them, the dupe and the real thing, they start out floral to me for some reason, even though that's a middle note. Actually, I take it back. The florals are in the heart. Like the first thing you get hit with is that like a milky, almost cherry type smell. Just something in the top is very sweet, such that it's almost cherry-like or almond-like. This fragrance isn't incensey to me. Maybe like slightly, but it's not smoky. Definitely vanilla, definitely musk. Cacao, yeah, I see that. That was a waste of money. I should never have bought that. Next one we're gonna do is tumultu. I mean, I'm assuming it means tumultuous in French. And I like that word. Ooh. Alright, I like that one. This is probably my favorite so far. I get a powderiness, like some purple floral, like a violet. Maybe just orris root powder. Maybe iris. And also a different type of floral, like a white floral or something. Maybe something slightly green or chypre in the top as well, or maybe a citrus, something fresh or green. Opposite day to arsenic mayhem. It's slightly masculine, but for the most part it smells nice. Let me look up those notes real quick. So this has pomelo in the top, which is that citrus I was getting, coconut in the middle, and then sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli in the base. So no powdery notes. I think, like I contrived from that softness of the coconut, something about that, into an irisy thing, but that coconut is definitely there. I like it a lot. Coconut, it represents like craziness to me, and that kind of matches with the name tumultuous, which is amazing. Sandalwood and cedar, fucking bomb, love it. And then patchouli probably just gives that sort of masculine edge I was talking about. I like this one a lot. This is a thumbs up from me. All right, I saved the reds for last. We have Âme du Coeur and Bloody Wood. Which one should I do first? I'll save Bloody Wood for last because she's dark red. So Âme du Coeur, meaning soul of the heart, which I thought the soul and the heart were two different things, but if you don't speak French, you're not really thinking of that at first. So I'm gonna pull the wool over my eyes and be like, Âme du Coeur. Yes, I love that name. Bitch, this one's weird and spicy again. Kind of giving the same vibe as that Desert Suave one. Except now that Desert Suave is drying down, it's getting sweeter. I forget what that one had in it that made it sweet. Oh, the dates. Right, I remember now. This one is sweeter, Desert Suave. Âme du coeur, at least right now, is like black pepper, very strong. I'm getting right now. And also like some citrus. But that's like all I can smell right now. So let me look at the notes and tell you what else it has. That's kind of sickening. I don't like that at all. I'm really upset. I thought it was supposed to be like fruity. I mean, which I don't like fruits anyway in my symbolism, but that's just like not good at all. All right, pink pepper and black pepper in the top. That black pepper is just so strong. Also ginger and elemi. Elemi is like nightmare. It's a nightmare note to me. Look at my last video where I reviewed Puritas and you would know what I mean. I don't get specifically blood orange. Like blood orange is a lot deeper than a regular orange smell. I'm thinking of the blood orange that I get in Kylie Cosmic, which is amazing. And I don't really smell that in here. But like other than the grapefruit and the orange, yeah, there's no other fruits in this. So those are the only like fruits that are in here. The rose is inconsequential. Gaiac wood, yes, it's like ever so slightly. I get that ever so slightly smoky tinge to it. Oh, I'm starting to smell more of an orangey thing. Like a blood orange. Blood orange symbolizes, it's a very interesting one. It symbolizes laughing, but like in a twisted, sick, dark way. And that contributes to the high score that Cosmic has in my rating system. It's drawing down kind of nice. It's mainly that black pepper that's just nasty, but that was Âme du coeur. It's not bad, really. I was kind of being dramatic at first. I mean, it's already drying down. You don't smell it as much within like the next minute or so. This last one's for if you love goth mommies. Bloody wood. And look at that juice. The juice is actually red, which is cool. This, as I was kind of alluding to earlier, is the wine scent. Ooh. Wait a minute, bitches. Well, that's nice. It's not as fruity as people on the internet made me think it would be. And it's smoky. I heard some people describe it as such, and it is, yeah. Like that wood has a smoky tinge to it. Even though that's not listed in the notes. Let me pull them up, by the way. Like the wine is there, but to my nose, it's not that bad. I was gonna say in the beginning, it smells like alcohol markers. If you're like an artist like me, you know what art markers smell like. It smells like that, but like in a good way. Sometimes they smell sweet. If you know, you know. That one's nice. It reminds me also of Velvet Commodity, which is my, like, she's mine. No one else is allowed to wear Velvet, it's mine. Okay, for some reason, I'm all of a sudden in the sticks because my Wi-Fi is just not loading at all, so I can't load the notes at this time, but I'll put them right here. Bloody Wood smells a lot like Velvet. She might be a new, not signature scent because Velvet's my girl, but like a really high realgar star rating for real. She smells like Velvet, but she's like not more smoky, but like deeper, less sweet. Like, so Velvet has coconut. There's no coconut in Bloody Wood. And there's no cloves. Velvet has cloves, which contributes to its sweetness. So there's none of that sweetness in Bloody Wood. Bloody Wood also has this bright fruitiness that Velvet doesn't have. Velvet is much more like preserves, boiled down, sweet, sticky. Whereas Bloody Wood has this element that's more up here and sharp, basically. I think what I was getting at with like the more deepness is that Bloody Wood is more bitter, and that makes sense with the wine note. It's also colder. Like Velvet is very warm. She has like a warm soul. It's like a deep soul and a moody soul, but it's warm. Like she's warm on the inside. Bloody Wood is fucking cold. I'll stop talking now. Let me go on the Kid Imaginaire and we can read the backstories. The description for Desert Suave, the first one that we reviewed, is very dreamy. Talking about mirages and oases, journeys through the desert, like what Jesus did. Desert Suave does not smell good to me, so I don't really care. Next, this one's the Queen of the Desert. Let me look up that specific rose. I think it is a desert rose. It's not. They fooled me. So the story gives a vibe of rarity, like the unicorn of the desert, like the special flower that you find. It's such a rare thing. It smells okay. It smells aquatic now. Wait a minute, bitch. I think that's why I said shampoo at first. That's kind of nice if you're into that, honestly, but aquatics aren't really my thing. Okay, I was talking about a unicorn with the last one, but I'm pretty sure Blanche Pet is about a unicorn. It's saying like a white horse with a single horn. Yeah. Represents creativity and imagination and mystery and enchantment and elusive presence in a garden. I never really even knew that about Blanche Pet. People just rave about it because it's popular on the internet, but I feel like these backstories go sort of undiscovered, which is why I like to bring light to them. Okay, I don't really like the story of Tumultu. It's all about like, it's like Cleopatra's bath or whatever, and it's like about like sexual carnal desires. That's what it says on the website, at least. What the heck? It's about like abandon, like as in reckless abandon, like letting go of all inhibition. Whatever. I reject that meaning and I make my own meaning up. You know this. Every fragrance's artistic significance is in the eye of the beholder, and whatever I say you don't have to agree with. That's like my motto, okay? So I'm changing it. In my head, Tumultu is about fucking going insane. I don't really understand why they named it that. Tumultu. From what I'm assuming it means tumultuous. Okay, in Latin it means turmoil, so fuck you. Du coeur is all about the heart and what it's associated with. So love, passion, who we truly are, and I like that, you know? Talks about Cupid, okay. I don't really like this thing that like Imaginaires does where it makes like fake tarot cards. I think that's kind of cheesy. Okay, like in the dry down you get more like the Gaiac wood and the heavier stuff. What I mainly get in it is Gaiac wood though, which is interesting. All right, let's look at bloody wood. Although in the top of du coeur is like a blast of fucking black pepper, which is nasty. Romance of lovers. Conflicts and betrayals that can arise from desire. White and red, cool metal and warm oak. Ooh, duality going on. Olfactory challenge that will leave you breathless. Okay, but that's basically it. If you're into my symbolism stuff that I do, I really love doing it. It's what makes perfume an art form anyway. I like to appreciate them on that sort of level. Watch my other videos, especially the realgar stars titled ones, where I analyze one perfume at a time for each video. Other than that though, that's really about it. Keep being you and stay proud of yourself. Bye-bye.